Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this everyday makeup look. This is literally what I do basically every day. It's so simple. There's not much coverage to it, but I like how natural it looks. I like how you can still see all my moles and my little beauty marks. And yeah. So this usually takes me about 10 to 15 minutes to do. So that's not much time compared to how much you could spend on makeup. I would actually wear this to work often because I'm in front of a bunch of high school students and they really don't care what I look like. Oh, by the way, these are yesterday's curls. I filmed a video on how to curl your hair. I did touch up these at the front, but then I slept in my hair with a scrunchie and took it down today and kind of like brushed through it with my fingers, and it gave me this relaxed curl look. And I think this hair is really appropriate for this look. I mean, it's kind of like lazy and lazy. So anyway, if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm actually going to start out with this e.l.f. Primer Water Aqua Primer Mist. I know in my first impressions video I hated it, but I felt guilty. I wanted to give it a second chance. So I hated it because of the sprayer, but I want to see if it actually does help keep my face moisturized and primed. But I mean, seriously, this is... Anyway, then I'm just gonna go in and blot that with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to use this It Cosmetics CC Cream. I love using this on no makeup look days because it is so super simple. It's got a buildable coverage. So I'll just kind of rub that onto my fingers and pat it on my face, and then I'll rub the excess down on my neck because this is the shade Light, which is the second lightest shade they have. I really probably need the lightest shade, but since it's a little tiny too dark for me, I like to blend it down on my neck just to make everything look smoothly blended. So then I'll just go in and rub that in. Honestly, if you don't have time to use a blending sponge, you can just use your fingers. Works the same. I just had a facial yesterday, so all these bumps usually wouldn't be here, like all that. So because of my extractions, I have a little more redness than I'm used to, or I need a little more coverage than I usually would. So I'm gonna go in one more time with this CC cream on the spots that really need it. So I'm gonna put a little more here, put a little more back here, right here, maybe right here in the center of the forehead, and then on the nose because I forgot that part earlier. And blend all that away. What I don't like about this is it's very dewy. So I do set the heck out of this because already I'm looking, I mean, it's just too much for me. Too much. Then I go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Sometimes if I really need the spot correction, I'll go in with the shade 20. But today I'm just gonna go in with shade 15 under the eyes. And I don't put much of this, just something to give me a little bit of a contrast on my face to highlight the darker areas. And I do bring that up to the eyelids because we're not doing an intense eye look today. And I wanna make sure all of my veins get covered. Okay, then I'm gonna go in a little bit in the center of the face. I'm not doing any, well, I'll do some down the top and the bottom of the nose. I like that little center mole right there to show through. So I'm not going to do anything there. And then just a tiny bit on the chin. And then just blend it all out. Then, before we do any setting, I'm going to take the Nyx Away We Glow. I didn't like this at first because it is kind of difficult to blend. But it ended up being a really pretty natural glow once you really, really blend it out. And you've got to work quickly with it, so that's why I don't go streak here and then streak there. Then I take the excess and just put it above this eyebrow. So then I put it again over here. Make sure when you're doing this, just like any other highlight, that you avoid bumps that you don't want shown. Then I will take the tiniest bit right here and I'll blend that in, work it up a little, and then bring it down to the Cupid's bow because I don't want an intense highlight there. Then we're gonna set it. And I'm just gonna go in with my NYX Set It and Don't Fret It. This is in the shade Light Medium, I think. And I'm gonna go in broadly over the eyes and then just dust it everywhere else. Make sure I get the mouth area. See how that highlight is still kind of there, but it looks really natural? That's what I like. Alright, we are almost done. So now I'm going in with bronzer. I'm going in with my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the shade Sunny. I have had this for probably 3 years now. And it's seen a lot of abuse. But I'm not really contouring, but I'm kind of just putting this where the shadows would be if I were to contour. And then I'm putting it up in the corners of my forehead because I have kind of a squarish forehead. And I want to make it less squarish. Then with whatever's left on the brush, I will go in and do the top of my nose. Because again, I want it to look natural. And then just blend it out with my fingers. So when you're tanning or whatever, your nose is one of the first things to, you know how you get that little strip of sun right there? So that's what I want to create. Then I'm gonna go in with the, I'm gonna go in with the tiniest amount of blush. This is the MAC blush in the shade Pink Cult on this Tarte Unicorn Magic Wand brush. And I'm gonna just barely dust it on the apples of the cheeks. And then I want to make sure this concealer on my eyes don't crease because I have pretty greasy eyelids. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Stiletto eyeshadow. Or it's this NYX Single eyeshadow in the shade Stiletto. And just dust that around. The shade is pinkish. It kind of matches the tone of my eyelids. Okay, then I go in with my NYX Microbrow pencil and just fill in the bald spots. I'm not trying to shape anything. I'm just trying to fill in the spots that look sparse. And just do a tiny bit up at the front because I'm balding. It's like a receding hairline, but for my eyebrows. and then just brush through it. Because I remember we're doing natural here, so I don't want anything really intense. Then I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, just to make sure they stay in place. And then go in with some mascara. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. And I don't want to go in with too much of this because we're being natural. But since those lashes are kind of tangled, I'm just going right back in with my lash primer because there's not much to this, and just straightening them out. And then the very last thing I'm going to do is lip gloss, which I don't know why I keep carrying this around in the box. I just have. But this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach in the color Pop It On Peach. This is their Creamy Peach lip gloss, oil lip gloss. And it is so pigmented that this is all you need. Alright y'all, that is it. How easy was that? I mean, I know I've been sitting here for a while, but it's because I was rambling and all that good stuff. So, if you enjoyed this video, if you really liked watching, oh gosh, I made kind of a mess of that up top. That mascara, super easy to fix. Just take a little Q-tip, wipe it off. Voila. Anyway, so that's it for this super simple out the door everyday makeup look. So this is what I'll do on basically a day-to-day basis. I'm getting distracted by things out the window now. This is such a busy city. So, how's your day? Cool. Remember those voice box, the voice greetings, I guess is what they're called, when you would like set up your voicemail box and you'd be like, hello? Who is this? Or you would say, hello? Oh hey, what are you doing? And then like talk for a second and then be like, I'm not here right now, but if you'll leave a message. Was I the only person to do that? Surely not. Anyway, so if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe, please. That would help me out. But yeah, I'm gonna try to upload regularly, so keep coming back for more. You can follow me on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and I put my little handles down in the description box. I also put everything I use down in the description box, so if you're interested in one of the products, then you can just check down there to see what it was. Oh, by the way, speaking of products, I got this yesterday at what's that store called that we don't have? It's friends with TJ Maxx. Marshall's. I got this yesterday at Marshall's. It's a little blending sponge with a little holder. Is that not the cutest? So like when it's full, it looks like that. And it's in my fave color. And I usually don't like orange, but these go well together. I like that. Anyway, how cute! It reminds me of like the Easter egg decor that my mom used to set around the house. Anyway, hope you have a fab day. Fab day. Fabulous day. Bye.